What's up, guys? We're the only vehicle at the trailhead, and we're the only four-wheeler here at the end of the four-wheeler road. It is a bit early. I want to give myself plenty of time. It's super sunny. I want to go just kind of move slow and take a lot of breaks. I think last night I hunted this area, called one in, and he came to where I was. I always try to win it, pretend I'm going to win them, so I take the into the wind and kind of do a loop into him. And then this guy ended up coming this way, I think, to where I was. And once he scented my trail, he just busted out of there. And I had some buglers off in a distance on some private, but I just didn't go after him. It was too deep. But I am going fairly deep today, so we'll see. The closer the better, but the first 200 yards is just really brutal. But good news, check this out. Pretty fresh. Super fresh. That's gonna be from this morning. So I'm just reluctant to send out a call right here, even though I'm the only one in here. I may just get up to this tree line right up here and maybe just rest for a few minutes and then send out a call from there. Well, we're just taking a break here in the shade for a second. It is super hot out. It's got to be 78 degrees. Walking in full sun. I broke out in full sweat. I mean, full body sweat. So I'm just trying to relax for a minute here in the shade. I just heard a bugle. Unbelievable. Okay, it's far. It's the direction I'm traveling. That's gonna make it a lot easier to walk. It's been tough going. My legs just do not want to move today. Could have been those 2 peanut butter and jellies and 3 bags of chips I had for lunch, but hey, I need to try to find some more power foods. But yeah, the plan is just when we hear a bugle, we're gonna run to that bugle. So that's gonna be a long run. That thing is so far. We'll go about 200-300 yards and then stop again. Alright guys, that bugle was way closer. I was walking so I couldn't tell the exact direction, but it was close. I mean, I'd say 300 yards, 400 yards, or 200, I don't know. This is a nice open spot. Call him in right here. I might send out a bugle here. Hard shot. They're going completely nuts out here. I just got right in between them. I got a visual on one of them. Man, I thought for sure they're gonna come right by here, one of them. But now one's way over here and one's way over there. And I'm right here. It seems wherever I'm at, they just get out of there. This time, I played the wind so good. There's no way they winded me. Just gonna get, I mean, it seems like they're always right back where I was. I'm chasing them in circles. The one over there was huge. This one sounds like even bigger. Man.
All right, let's take a look at what went wrong with this setup and try to see if there's anything I could have done differently. The main problem here is he saw me draw back, and so he caught a little bit of movement through the brush. It was too thick for me to shoot through, and everything just went south from here. In hindsight, of course, I would have drawn back earlier. I could have also taken a knee to lower my profile a bit, or even take a few steps back to cover my silhouette with some more vegetation. I just felt like I was a bit exposed in this setup. It's not clear from the video where or if the arrow hit the elk. My best assessment is that it deflected and went over him. Unfortunately, I was never able to find the arrow or any blood. The video was helpful to be able to retrace his steps a bit, but still just not even a speck of blood, and I must have searched for the arrow for 10, 15 hours. I don't know. I would go back day after day after day and look, and just never did find anything. Here we are 3 months later, and I'm still wondering what I could have done differently. The only thing I can come up with is I could have brought Piper to the scene. The reason I wasn't bringing Piper to this scene and the scene in the last video is because part of the travel was a long four-wheeler ride. It was very gnarly roads, bumpy, rocky, washouts, all kinds of obstacles to contend with, and it was a long distance uphill. Running alongside the four-wheeler for her wouldn't have boded well for her rebuilt leg, or her leg that hasn't been rebuilt yet. She's like a racehorse or a loaded gun. You've got to handle them with care. Anyway, I could have walked instead of taking the four-wheeler. She could have easily walked alongside me. That way, at least I would have some closure knowing I did everything I possibly could do, including bring in Piper, and who knows if things might have worked out differently. That I will never know. But one of the main reasons I'm making this video is to, teach myself, just explore all options, figure out ways to overcome obstacles, and just try not to make the same mistakes over and over again.